Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. Yesterday, or in the last episode, we were kind of sort of out in a snowstorm at the ending of the day. I just want to see if these guys know they don't need fuel bricks. And we sort of got stuck here at the outpost, which is fine. Not horrible at all. We had everything we needed up here to survive, which is great. Don't mind staying up here for a while. Hopefully everything is going good back at the base. But while we're up here today, I do want to get a bit of loot, hopefully. It seems like the loot spawns in pretty good up here. I think it's because we've been down at the other side of the map and not really, ventured out and explored and all of that good stuff. So I do want to take some time up here since the snow is letting up a bit and just kind of see if we can find any type of loot today. I know yesterday wasn't a great looting day, but hopefully today will make up for that and we can hopefully get some good loot. I should have topped myself up with food before leaving, right? I do want to make sure that we have enough so that we could potentially go around the lake today. I know there's a couple of lock crate spawn. I'm going to have to go back. I know there's a couple of lock crate spawns around the lake, and I really would like to see if we can find any lock crates. I still have that lock pick in my inventory. It's burning a hole in my pocket. So there's that. I want to be able to use that at some point, hopefully, to get some good loot. That would be nice, right? Let's just have a couple of tomatoes, or at least a tomato, and a drink of water from over here. And we should be good to go, hopefully, now. I know there was a crate somewhere over here that I was going toward. Maybe I'll find it again, maybe not. Who knows? I think that's it just down here. But yeah, I want to try to find a locked crate today and see if we can get some great loot from that. And we have a lockpick, guys. Super, super exciting. Okay, shotgun ammo. Great stuff. Gears, wonderful. Tomato seeds, cotton seeds. Some sinew is always nice. Some 44 rounds. A couple of nails, not a ton, but we do have enough iron fragments back to make ourselves another lockpick. So that's lovely. Some cordage is nice, some 9mm. Yeah, we got quite a bit of nice stuff here. Not bad at all. But now let's try to get some ores. And since we did get all this nice loot and our inventory is already super full, maybe we should take this opportunity to go back to the base and potentially empty out our inventory a bit. And then get back out, maybe, and do some more looting. And now there's not really a need to go completely around the lake. So we could kind of stay a bit closer. And that would be okay as well. Okay, let's see. We have some berries that we can just throw in here. Some of these seeds are going home with us, that's for sure. They don't need to be up here. The tomato seed we could leave. Wouldn't be a big deal. You can go, and you. Okay, we have that sorted. Let's get back out. Well, there's a wolf over there. I don't necessarily want the meat right now. However, it would be nice to have later today, hopefully. But I'm sure he'll hang around for a bit. So it appears that this is really the way to go today, guys, because all the crates that we found have been on this side. And those 2 bandages and 1 crate, that is great. We don't even have a health kit today. So hopefully there's not really a need for one. We're going to have to be pretty careful. Well, there's another wolf. And potentially even more wolves. Okay, so we have actually made it a bit further than we expected to this time. Very, very nice. There's a medicinal plant just here that I want to get. And we'll head on over this direction. There's a 6-log tree just down here. Some scrap is nice. Scrap is always good loot, guys. Doesn't matter if we have 300 or 400 of it back at the base. It goes down extremely quickly. There's never really enough of it to do what we need to do. We have a ton of it that we're going to have to use to make railings around the wall, around the towers. We have a lot of it yet that we need. And there's always scrap used for repair work, for crafting, repairing your weapons. So there's always that. So scrap is something that you definitely need to grab as much as you can find of it. Hopefully we can gather a bunch of nails and take home with us. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I hear you. Okay, let's just have a little look-see over here. Where was that wolf growling from? Because there's an ore on that rock I would like to get. Maybe we'll get up here and chop this tree. Okay, I don't see the wolf anymore. Definitely don't hear it. I think he's a bit closer back this direction. It's right there. I think this might be potassium. But as someone mentioned, even if we think we have too much potassium, we can always recycle it when we start making, things that take a lot of mass. So that's not too horrible. Okay. Let's see what could be up here. There's usually, or in the last season, there was always a crate in this direction. Kind of over in here. But I don't see one today. That's a bit different. Let's get our bow out just in case we were to need that. Rosehip berry. In season 1, we built our base right here on this particular location. It was a big build as well. We had a lot of fun with it. There's a crate just down the beach front here. Always seems to happen. Always a crate or a chicken or a rabbit or something down here. There's always a bear on this beachfront in the summer. I would assume there would be a white wolf around here somewhere. There's a couple of crates here. Very, very lovely. Where we have our outpost is where the Bravo base was in season 1. That's the angle we went up to attack them from. Pretty good location. They were out of the way. We could avoid them. We never really had any issue with them. Occasionally, someone from the Alpha base, maybe, or the Fortress base 1 would come down and go fishing. Occasionally we would have rogues around where we were, but, nothing really too crazy. Okay, so there's a crate over here. The white wolf's just there sniffing as well. An arrow is lovely. We can go up by the ore rock up here and see if there's any great ores on there. We do have a brand new pickaxe. I even built one before this one broke, which is lovely. So there's that. Want to get a little bit of wood, just enough, to put in the fires when we were to need that. We were going to need it at some point eventually. The fortress base was over in this direction. Yeah, they were actually over here on the other side of this rock in season 1. Great place for them to build. They were completely out of the way. Really didn't have any issues with those guys at all. We would come over here. We always had lots of ores. It's really a lovely location. This side of the map has a lot of ores and a lot of things to offer over here. If you are new to the game, I do suggest building on this side of the map. It is a lot easier to build up here to get resources. It's a lot easier um, just to survive in general up here to me. I mean, I honestly think, excuse me, the other side of the map is a lot harder, more difficult to survive down there. Lots of ores up here. Very, very lovely. I did say I hoped we got some, so yeah, we are definitely doing that. Definitely getting some ores. And those from the lock crate weren't bad at all. The refined iron, that was lovely. We could potentially make another lockpick if we had the mass up here on this side of the map. Unfortunately, we don't. Beach Bum let me know in Season 1 that chopping wood and turning it into sticks gave you more mass than just putting the sticks, or sorry, the wood into the mass fabricator. Not the mass fabricator, sorry, the recycler. I am really struggling with words today, guys. I do apologize for that. So when you recycled one stick of wood, you got one mass. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. When you turn the wood into sticks, you get 2 sticks per piece of wood. And if you recycle 2 sticks, you get 1.2 mass. So you definitely get a little bit more bang for your buck if you turn it into sticks first and then into mass. So there's that, if you did not know that. Hopefully that will help you along the way if you are playing this game or new to this game. Or if you have been playing for a while and just never really did the math like I didn't do. But now you know. The best thing ever in the game to recycle is kelp. Kelp gives you 3 mass per piece of kelp, and kelp is free. You just have to, go swimming around in the water and pick it up when you're down there diving for pearls and sandstone anyway. Just pick up the kelp, save it up. When you need a lot of mass, recycle the kelp. It's not that difficult to get, and it definitely pays off in the end. I like saving the kelp for making the, what's it called? The thing that you make the VCU crackers on, the lathe. Simply because it takes so much mass to make that. I really enjoy, having the kelp ready. A full stack of kelp will nearly get you what you need, especially if you have your BCU at full mass that it generates anyway. So I'm not seeing any loot out here, guys. This is not great. I wanted to find some crates potentially, but we are not seeing any. There's a wolf there. Where are we on the map? Okay, we're not too far away. Still in the same area that we've been all day. Probably why there's no loot over here. Let's just head back over this direction. And maybe we'll go on the other side of the outpost for a bit. Or maybe we'll gather up some things and go home. Probably should get back down there. Well, we probably should definitely get back down to our base because I didn't turn off everything. And I don't know if we had enough power going in the base. I don't know if we had enough to keep everything going, especially the fridges. But, if we didn't, that's okay. We'll just have to start over. So there's that. Well, we did get one little piece of something there. Wasn't great, but it was something. Okay, the 6-log tree is just down here. Which means we need to go to the left to get back to our base. Did we already chop this tree? We did. Okay, have we chopped the 6-log tree? we have as well. Wow, we were really on top of things, getting the wood that we need for the fire today. It's a lovely day. It always is a super lovely day after the snow stops, because everything just looks so fresh and pretty. And you know it's cold out, so everything just feels, the air feels crisp, if that makes sense. Um, so yeah, there's that. So let's get back in the base, gather up what we need, and try to get home before it snows again or gets too dark. That would be nice. So let me just gather up a few things and then we'll head out. Okay, we are ready to head out, try to get home before the end of the day. There's a wolf coming after us. That's okay. We can cross the water here. We do still have some room in our inventory. Hopefully we can find some more loot today. That would be lovely. Pick up some plant fiber. Not a big deal. If we need to toss it out, we can. We have plenty of it back at the base. And we have plenty of fuel bricks as well. I did extinguish the fires just so that we would have some fuel in them when we decided to get back up here. Hopefully in the spring when things are a bit warmer and we can venture out without having to worry about the snow and being too cold. And I would like to get over to the new area of the map again. You know, hopefully get over there and explore that a bit. I want to build over there in the next season. There's a beautiful waterfall over there that I would really, really love to build at. My mom would thoroughly enjoy that build for sure. Um, you know, just being in that area, she would really, really enjoy it. But hopefully we can get this build finished in this season. We can work on getting nails and things like that, and hopefully we can get some stuff accomplished to get this build completed and finish this season up properly before even considering moving on to a new season, which is what the plan is, to finish this one properly. Okay, let's get this carrot over here. And another 6-log tree. I don't necessarily need the worms as much as I need the actual wood. We are low on wood in both bases, the outpost as well as our base. So I do want to try to chop some of that on the way home. Okay, another worm. So we've gotten some wood, not a ton of it, but some. And every little bit helps, right? Okay, let's just grab this rosehip berry here. There's a deer over there, but there's also a crate, which is what I was more interested in. Tomato seed and some biofuel. Not great loot, but not complaining. We've definitely had worse loot. Let's pick you. And I hear a wolf, but I don't see the wolf. Well, apparently he sees me because I hear his little tiny footsteps behind me and his growling bark. Okay, let's grab the plant fiber just here. And what do we see, guys? I'm not seeing a ton. Okay, another medicinal plant just here. Carrot, or potato, sorry, there. And we missed those, but that's okay. There's a crate just over here. We can grab that, hopefully. We can throw out some things if we don't need them. Or if we actually need to throw them out, we won't just toss out things randomly. Plant fiber there, and a rosehip berry here. I do want to try to gather as many rosehip berries as possible during the winter because they are seasonal. Just like the strawberries and the blueberries, they are seasonal as well. The blueberries, there's not so much seasonal. They just don't appear in the snow. And you can't grow them, so you definitely have to pick as many as possible during the warmer months. And we're already almost home, guys. This is great. Really, really excited to be getting back home. I see you over there. You're going to chase me. Quite sure of that. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so we are definitely close to home now. We're on the little small pond. And the Bravo base is just off to my left. And the Fortress base is just up the hill in front of us. And the Alpha base is over in the Birch Forest. If you're new to this series, that's where everything is located. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are a new subscriber to the channel, I would like to say welcome as well. We have reached 500 subscribers last week, guys. Very, very lovely. I want to do a gift card drawing again. For those of you that might be interested in that, please leave a comment down below and let me know that you're interested in it, guys. I don't have the time to be, drawing 2 or 3 different names, giving you guys a week or so to respond, and then end up finding out that you're not interested in that, or you don't have a computer, or you don't have Steam, or whatever the case may be, or you don't game in general. But please just let me know if you're interested in it. Leave me any type of comment. Just say, hey, I want to be entered into the drawing, or anything at all. Just let me know that you're interested. We've got to have the scrap, guys. So what can we throw out? The onion seed? Sure, why not? There's only one. And there's 2 pieces of scrap here. Surprised we didn't have any more of that, or we didn't bring any more scrap with us. I really don't need the meat from that, but I really wish he would just go away. So I wonder if I can shoot him and run him away from that crate. I know you're back there. You're probably pretty angry with me with an arrow stuck out of your back, right? Just want you to go away from that crate in that specific area because I want the loot from there. And I don't have a place to put the meat from him. That's why I didn't kill him. I don't like killing the animals and wasting their food. I don't have a place for it either, guys. It's just I have too much stuff in my inventory right now. Let's see. The scrap is still here. The crate is still there. That's lovely. Let's go ahead and grab that and the crate as well. Hopefully we don't need to throw out anything to get this. Blueberry will eat you and take the feather. Not a big deal. Another crate just here. Let's grab that. 2 cordage. Okay, so with that being said, let's turn our plant fiber into cordage and take the 2 as well, and they will continue to stack, which is lovely. We do need to craft that anyway. If you're playing this game, and I really wish I could have gotten into the habit of this, if you're playing this game, one of the smartest things to do is to craft during the day when you pick up the stuff, craft the cordage with it, or craft the fuel bricks on the run, because it is just wasted time, running from place to place. It's just wasted time, especially if there's no loot to be found. So we are making it home, guys, in the nick of time. It is starting to get dark. I am just going to run inside, throw all of the loot in the proper location for it, and get everything sorted, check on the base, take care of the plant beds, get the fires going again, and call it a day, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.